otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started and towing the slab, Zach Wheeler. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
The other way. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Christian Campbell. Late swing fouled off. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Runner takes off for third. Got him swinging. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count. He's the former All-Star Game MVP.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Realmuto to first. That's out number 3. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Here comes Bryce Harper. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Crochet, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Alec Bohm at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Just missed.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, no swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Outside with a breaking ball. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Rafael Devers up to hit. Wheeler, a 6'4" righty, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. First pitch misses. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 3-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. On the ground at first, but that rolls foul. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rojas hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Alex Bregman. That's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Turner whips it across, and they get Bregman for the out. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
That one not close. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strike. Bottom half of inning number 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Crochet back to work. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Just missed. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, base is empty. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with this
runner on the go, puts a bunt down. Sogard. They get the tag on him. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and here's the first baseman, Nick Sogard. And a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Slap the other way, foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited.
Run around the move, and look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. 1st and 2nd, no outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And there's one down.
Get on the fucking base.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing, appeal to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. There's a line drive to left field. And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score. Durant quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at 3rd, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Harper now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating at-bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Nope, foul ball.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now, Ceddanne Rafaela. Strike one.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
And the pitch. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Boom. Zips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Fires to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in. Kyle Schwarber. Drilled in the air. High and deep right field. That's back. And that one is gone. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. So digging in, Nick Castellanos. Down and in, moved his feet.
Inside, ball 2. Ball, that's out.
On the ground, right side. Sogard takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. JT Realmuto steps in. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
That one just misses.
No,
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2. This one chopped up the middle. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one finds its way through. And out to a board. Now a relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Devers now. Wheeler back to work. That one almost got him. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And Devers is set down. Now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time. Up and in, and that's ball one. Bregman, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And another ball. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Phil's up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Red Sox go 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. The wind to kick the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rafaela makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Abreu. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Pull for 2 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
0-2's the count.
0-2 down.
Hacks and misses. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he lays down a bunt, and he barehands it. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Up next for the catcher, Connor.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike one. And ball one. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Runner takes off. And that's down. A base hit. Throw into third. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Here's Trevor Story. Struck out swinging his first time. That one outside. 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fastball is outside. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. And there's the strike.
Boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 2 on, 1 out. And stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne
Boy, the second time, not the first time.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Going to count 1 and 2.
With a runner at third, this is who they wanted to play. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Sia strikes him out for the second time today. Now at the plate, Christian Campbell. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Story on the move. Pitch in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. It is 11. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Alec Bohm. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that just misses.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well struck left field. Durant makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for his strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. Schwarber out of the play. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's fouled away.
2 outs.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings here and blasts one left field, way back there. That'll make it out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So 2 down. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rafaela under it. Drops into the glove. And welcome back to the ball. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Strom, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Harper steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And here is Devers.
To deliver consistently. It doesn't matter.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
2 outs.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder.
Hey, take this nigga out.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. This is Bryson's stop.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Bregman tossed to second, over to first, safe. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Runner goes again. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to third. Save. Trey Turner with a chance now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Squeezes it, and that ends. We're at the top of the 8th. Joe stepping in for Boston. Wilyer Abreu. Strom back to work. And downstairs.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Ball 3.
He's downstairs.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now here is Nick Sogard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Strom, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Castellanos gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the
No
count.
throw. He's in there safely. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Your story now. He is struck out, and he has walked. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a
the
pitch.
block-in.
This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss, and he's struck. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Way high.
1, no strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. At the plate, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Off the plate inside, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Boom. Leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Runner on the go. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And the ball thrown away into center field.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really...
A swing. And we're back. All set to start. Start the ninth in this one. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hit in the air, right field. Castellanos on his horse. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell. First pitch just misses.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. They're down to their final strike. The Red Sox down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game,